Hello, I'm Ryan, and I'm going to be talking about how to write testable code with a Knee framework in .NET Core. So the goal from this is to basically create an abstraction layer so that it is easy to test what would be queries that would be executed using an iQueryable provider. So let's start with some code. So let's say I had an example database context like this, so it would have a DB set with persons in it. So mocking DB set, Mocking DB set is kind of difficult. I don't know what to do. Great.
Sometimes this is a little finicky. Okay, so there you have it.
Okay, so I don't know if you've ever tried to mock DB set before, but it's like a lot of overhead code. And so fortunately, IDB set implements two different interfaces. One is iQueryable and one is IEnumerable. So I've seen people try to implement this before and use IEnumerable because if you use use IEnumerable with link, all of those actions will be executed whenever you enumerate the list. However, those actions don't get sent to the database using a queryable provider. So you do need to make sure that you use iQueryable for this implementation. Also, not all link methods, such as like aggregate, are supported using iQueryable. So that is something to take note of. And you can run into some weird linting, or not linting, but autocomplete errors. Okay, so the interface that I created has four pretty basic methods. One allows you to get an iQueryable with a set given some generic class. The other is add, so you can add records to the database and then update. So here's some example usages that I've created. So like one is I get a person, or I get the queryable of person, I want to find the max age of all those people. So this does use iQueryable, and this will be executed on the server. And then I create another one. It's a little more complex. It does a group by and lets you see the count of how many people have a certain age. So let's look at the test. Okay, so these are the tests I created. One, has a list of people with some different ages. And the benefit that you're getting here is how easy it is to mock. So you'll see if we just use mock, we can just set it up with a list of people, and then just use as queryable, and then it'll run as you expected or as if it were, in a database. So that's how easy it is to do that. And that's basically all I have, was just to kind of show you guys how this works. Does anyone have any questions about this? No? Concerns? Yeah. Like my unit test, or what do you mean? Yep, so that's them. And I can fail them if you'd like, just to prove that it works. Okay. So I just I guess I did that backwards. But yep. So this is kind of what I do in a lot of my projects. I have this very similar thing implemented in .NET Framework at work, and then all of the projects I build at home use this. It makes it really easy to mock out my database, and so if I wanted to change to a different thing that uses iQueryable, such as like Cosmos has a new wrapper now that you could use. So if you want to change your database provider, it makes it a lot easier. So that's it. That's my lightning talk.